Hey y'all, Jeremy James here, the original Bourbon Realtor, coming at you from Barstools Bourbon, and today we have an international only release for your Thanksgiving special, Wild Turkey 1894. All right, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody today here who is celebrating in the States. And what better way to celebrate Thanksgiving than to crack open a wild turkey? I know Masters Keep just hit with I think it's the Unforgiven or Unforgettable, or I don't know, whatever the name is on for this year. But we're going international this year, and I got this from a good friend of mine, Jeremy Pattison, a.k.a. Jez, a.k.a. Whiskefy. You can follow him on TikTok, Instagram, mostly Instagram, and I think he's got some YouTube stuff up as well. He brought me this Australia-only release, Wild Turkey Masters Keep 1894, so let's crack in. This was one of the original Masters Keeps. So we're going to take a sip on this one. Now this one here has had some mixed reviews, but we're going to see for ourselves. So it's just straight away. Let's see. Let me go over some of the basics. We're at 90 proof on this one, and I don't remember the year, how old it was, whatever. We'll look it up, put the answers right down here, all the information on it. Coming in initially, looking pretty good. I mean, it's got kind of an apple juice type of look to it. Looks clean, crisp, coats the glass really nicely. Let's go in on the nose. Initially, I got some, again, some apple juice right on the nose. Almost like apple juice from concentrate. It's a little bit of ethanol, not strong, just some esters. I won't say quite gasoline related, but it almost has that kind of note for me right now. Maybe that's the oakiness. Yeah, I'm thinking that's more oakiness right now rather than gasoline. But it does have that apple juice note to it. Kind of like the gallon jug apple juice you might get. All right, let's go in for the sip. So straight away, it's nice and crisp. Not thin, but crisp. Warms the mouth on the back palate really nicely. Gave no indication of that up front. But on the finish, it's got really a nice warmth. And my mouth is watering from it. Really nice. Not quite oily, but definitely not a dry tannic finish on it either. Just a really nice balanced approach, if you will, but a nice mouth-watering finish. All right, second sip, we're getting into more of those lighter caramel and butterscotch notes. There is some oakiness. It's not super strong. I would guess that this is probably somewhere in the range of about a 6 to 7 year bourbon. I like the front and mid palate more than I like the back, the finish. It's got a nice sweet approach, a little bit of pepperiness, almost like mom put some, just a bit too much pepper on the pork chop. But it's nice. It's not real dry tannic. It's an easy sipper. The oakiness is coming through on the nose more now. And there might even be a little bit of leatheriness on that finish. But to start, it's got that nice juicy sweet up front, and then it kind of settles into more of a crisp, clean finish. Overall, I think it's a fairly well-balanced sipper. 1894, Australia only release. I'm glad I've got it on my bar because I know not many stateside here do. Y'all have all the other Master's Keeps. I got the Australian one. But, if I were to see it out for what they actually charge for these things, probably not going to pay the retail on what a Master's Keep would be for the 1894 unless I was just going to collect the entire set. In that case, your mileage is going to vary. You're going to have to get what you're going to get if you're determined to get the entire set of the Master's Keep collection from Wild Turkey. One last sip. It's getting a little bit more rich and oaky now as my palate adjusts to it. But it's still got that sweetness, butterscotch up front. Overall, pretty decent bourbon. I'd probably rank it about a 7 out of 10, but a buy bar or pass. I'll pick it up on a bar and give it a taste. If I really like it, really hits home, or I need it for my collection, then I'll buy. But if I'm just setting out to pay, $200 for a bottle or go overseas and pick one up, probably gonna skip it. All right, y'all. I'm Jeremy James. Happy Thanksgiving to all you who are celebrating today. Remember, I'm the original Bourbon Realtor. See us next time here at Barstools Bourbon.